Yoshio. Absolutely, Yoshio. All right, let's dive into your English practice with that photo description. Go ahead and share the photo whenever you're ready, and I'll start describing it in English for you.
Okay, in this picture, I can see the two Caucasian young women enjoy their conversation. They are sitting around the table, and on the table there's two coffee cups, maybe somewhere cafeterias, both of them smiling. Front of the woman, I can see her beautiful whole face, but another one just see her profile. Front of the woman have beautiful blondes and long hairs. That hairs reach her chest, and she's wearing the white sweater and black casual suits, and her left hand on her chins and her index finger extended horizontally. She adorned herself with her trademark pose. Honestly speaking, I don't like his pose. It's too much. I feel the strong self-consciousness kind of dandish, and he has some atmosphere, strong her vanity. Profile woman has brunette hairs, and her hairs also long. She's wearing the blue casual suits.
All right, Yoshio, that's a great start. Let me add a bit more detail for you. In the photo, as you described, there are indeed two young women with light skin sat together at a table. They seem to be in a cafe, each with a cup of coffee in front of them. The woman facing the camera has long bronze-colored hair that falls down to her chest. She's wearing a white sweater and a casual black suit jacket. Her left hand is resting thoughtfully under her chin, with her index finger extended just a bit. It's a pose that definitely stands out, and I understand what you mean. It does give off a bit of a self-conscious vibe. As for the woman in profile, she has long, dark brunette hair and is dressed casually in a blue outfit. They seem comfortable and engaged in their conversation, and the setting definitely gives off a cozy cafe atmosphere. All right, that's the description done. If you like, we can move on with the next part of the lesson.
Okay, I have to move another lesson.
Of course, Yoshio. Let's move on to the next part of our lesson. We can try a different exercise, maybe a short conversation practice or even a quick vocabulary challenge. Just let me know what you'd like to focus on next and we'll jump right in.
I read my collocation word. Please repeat after me the same word. It's a very important procedure. I confirm you can understand my collocation word. And after that, please show me the suitable English composition, including that collocation.
Absolutely, Yoshio. Let's do that. I'm ready to repeat your collocation word exactly as you say it. Then we'll create a natural English sentence using that collocation. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Gradual change.
All right, Yoshio. I heard you say radical change. Now, let's use that collocation in a sentence. For example, you could say, the company underwent a radical change in its management style last year. Let me know if that works for you and if you'd like to try another one.
You misunderstand my word, my collocation. I said gradual change.
Got it, Yoshio. Thanks for clarifying. You said gradual change, not radical change. All right, let me give you a sentence with gradual change. You could say something like, the town has seen a gradual change in its landscape over the last decade as new parks and buildings have slowly been added. I hope that's a good example for you.
Vary with the individual.
Of course, Yoshio. Let's work with that collocation. Vary with the individual. For example, you could say, the results of the treatment may vary with the individual, as everyone responds differently. Great job. If you have another phrase or collocation in mind, let's keep going.
Distinct improvement.
All right, Yoshio. I heard you say distinct improvement. Let's use that collocation in a sentence. For example, after a few weeks of practice, he noticed a distinct improvement in his English pronunciation. I hope that helps, and let me know if you'd like to practice more.
Remain unchanged.
Got it, Yoshio. You said the collocation remained unchanged. Let's put that into a sentence. For instance, you could say, despite the new policies, the overall structure of the organization remained unchanged. Let me know if you'd like to keep going.
Cause and effect relationship.
All right, Yoshio, I heard you say cause and effect relationship. Let's use that in a sentence. For example, in science, it's important to understand the cause and effect relationship between different variables in an experiment. Let me know if that works for you.
Investigates a phenomenon.
Absolutely, Yoshio. You said investigates a phenomenon. Let's use that in a sentence. For instance, the scientist investigates a phenomenon that has puzzled researchers for decades. Let me know if you have another collocation in mind.
Thorough investigation.
Of course, Yoshio, you're going with thorough investigation. Let's put that into a sentence. For example, the team conducted a thorough investigation to understand the root cause of the issue. Let me know what you think.
Various factors.
Absolutely, Yoshio. Let's use the collocation various factors in a sentence. For the outcome of the project depended on various factors, including budget, timing, and team collaboration. I hope that fits well into your practice.
Probable results.
Sure, Yoshio. Let's use the collocation deserves in a sentence. For example, she truly deserves recognition for all the hard work she's put in over the past year. Let me know if that works for you.
You misunderstand my collocation. I said probable results.
Thanks for clarifying, Yoshio. You said probable results. Let's use that in a sentence. For example, after analyzing the data, the team discussed the probable results of their upcoming experiment. So free to try another one.
Consider every possibility.
もちろん、Yoshio-san。あらゆる
Just English, please.
Absolutely, Yoshio. Let's keep it in English. So for using consider every possibility, we need to consider every possibility before we make a final decision. Hope that helps.
Thank you for today's morning lessons. I'd like to see you next morning again.
You're very welcome, Yoshio. I'm glad you enjoyed our morning lesson. I'll look forward to seeing you again tomorrow morning for another session.
Bye-bye. Thank you anyway.
You're welcome, Yoshio. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch up with you next time. Take care.